Good day to you, Sagittarius. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot for your reading for the first week of August. I hope you guys are well. So this is the general reading, Sagittarius. So please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising for cross readings if this reading is not resonating with you. And those of you that are cross reading, welcome. So let's see what... Sagittarius. Some of you could be feeling a bit stagnant in your life right now. A lot of things seem to be a little bit on pause for you, some of you guys. A lot of things need to be viewed a little differently. But most of all, you need to become more certain of yourself than anything else here, Sagittarius. It's so easy to get caught up, Sagittarius, in other people, with other people and their dramas. It's so easy to get caught up and not know which is the way forward and what is it that you need to do. But you need to trust in yourself, and you need to trust that you know what it is that you need to do. You need to move away from feeling so unfocused about things and about yourself. Some of you are just in that space where there could be so much of other things happening. And it's a funny thing. You'll find that when boredom sets in, you get more unfocused than anything else. Instead of, finding a purpose, you could be chasing luxury and status, and, instead of just looking at positive stuff for yourself, you should be looking to be more calm, more self-assured. You need to look at creating a good, strong foundation for yourself and not getting caught up with other people and with their situations and with their dramas, but really finding your own purpose. And this is important that you start to do this. You start to find your own purpose for yourself. It's very easy. There's that you could be feeling, some of you could be saying to me right now as you're listening to this, but you know what, I've always been focusing so hard on work and I just want to have some fun and wada. But no, wada. Now you need to focus. You need to really, stay focused. And you can't just stay focused on work and become a workaholic and have these workaholic tendencies. It's like you need to allow yourself to be, yes, you need to have fun, but you need to also have balance. And you are not having this balance with yourself in your situations. You are not allowing yourself to grow. Some of you could be and should be mindful of becoming arrogant with yourselves and with those around you. You should be very mindful of this nervous energy. You should be mindful of who you're speaking to and what you are listening to. It's so important. It's so important that you embrace yourself and embrace the situations around you, and also become mindful that you do not become disconnected from things. You don't allow stagnation to set in. You don't allow yourself to be blinded by the world and by what is going on. That you rather allow the natural flow to come towards you. And sometimes some of you could be dealing with the ups and downs and with the unexpected setbacks in life, but you also need to understand that you need to have a certain level of fairness to you. Some of you could be getting so caught up in a social situation, you're getting caught up in social dramas, that you are losing the point and the essence of who you are and where you are supposed to be in your life. And that can be seen very evidently in some of your situations. This is this lack of grounding. Yep, you got the Six of Pentacles coming up here. You needing to be maybe more generous to yourself and to those around you, to be understanding about what is happening to yourself, what is happening. Open yourself to this. Open yourself. You have this knowledge, you have this wisdom. So you need to open yourself to this knowledge and wisdom, Sagittarius. Let's pull a few more cards here for you. Two of Swords twice here and here. So a lot of you are feeling as though you need to make some blind choices. Some of you could be waiting for decisions to be made by others, and you need to be very calm and practical about these decisions that needs to be made. You need to be very calm with yourself. Some of you could be starting or being involved in a new love situation. I see Capricorn energy showing up here. So we could have a new love situation for some of you. Some of you could also be looking at, you just maybe just waiting. Some of you are saying, you know what, I'm waiting for things to come right in my life on some level. Some of you are waiting before you make this commitment, but some of you are also feeling that there's need to rush towards change and rush towards commitment and rush towards something more for yourself. There's this temptation to always want to have things your way. There's also this temptation to get caught up in drama, get caught up in addictive behavior patterns, allowing yourself to be maybe stagnant in a certain level. But remember, something that starts off exciting doesn't always end up very well. You need to be mindful of what are you getting into, what is exciting you in new situations and new relationships. Open your eyes to the truth of what is before you. We see there's this financial success coming towards some of you, that even though you may have felt you were hanging around not doing much with yourself, there is this financial success. Some of you could have just been working for the sake of work, but now you are realizing that you need to have a bit more purpose in your life, a bit more direction. And those of you that are financially well off is also, finding yourself in the situation where you need to realize, where am I focusing myself? You see that this, some of you could be learning a new skill. And even though there might be the stagnation in your life, there's an opportunity to learn a new skill. And those of you that had gone through this terrible sense of betrayal might start to feel a little bit more happier with this Nine of Cups. Things are improving. There's the Emperor energy, Aries energy, Strength, Leo energy, Four of Pentacles here, the World in reverse. I think you've also got the World in reverse. Is it here? Yeah, oh, that's the Wheel. You've got the World and the Wheel in reverse and the Page of Swords. So be very mindful of what you're getting yourself involved in. Make sure you read the contracts properly and carefully. Be mindful of gossip as well. Be mindful of getting caught up in gossip and drama and chit-chatting too much. You find many of you are able to move away from situations that haven't been working out for you and moving towards more prosperity. Where people may have let you down in the past, you are feeling almost like a revival. Things are improving for you now, Sagittarius. You're feeling quite content. You're learning a lot more. You're feeling as though you're at the end of a certain phase in your life. Some of you are feeling that you've ended one era, you're moving into something else. So there's a lot of accomplishments for a lot of you. A lot of you may have been waiting for a very long time for things to change, but it has changed. Justice has been served, and it has been served in your favor. You know that sometimes you need to also be mindful that sometimes negative situations happen that you don't have any control over, and all you have to do in these situations is just, grin and bear it, so to say. Stagnation can occur with anybody at any time in their life, and you need to just manifest good, positive things. Don't hold on to stubbornness and the refusal to let go of the past. Sometimes you can become very stubborn, and I say this because I know quite a few Sag people in my space, and they can be very stubborn people, not wanting to change. And so Sagittarius, you need to be very calm about that and open yourself up to that change and let go of the old ideas, of the old relationships, of the way things used to be. That was like, it's over. It was like a suffocating, unfulfilling period in your life, and you need to accept that. Because if it was so good, it would have still been happening right now, and it's not happening. It's over. So I'll leave it in the past. Don't hold on to it, and don't let it have power over you in your present situation, Sagittarius. What's done is done, and in some cases, it's good riddance. Most of you were very blind to a lot of situations and a lot of trauma, a lot of problems. Now you have this opportunity to rule with this Emperor energy. Rule with your head, not with your heart. Be straightforward, understanding what's going on, and knowing that you have the strength to actually control your fears. You can be in control of situations, and you have the strength to move on. Some of you, like I said, could have a Leo person in your space, an Aries person in your space, but also look at the energies that this brings out. It's like you being very strong about things. You see, some of you are ready to make this move, this change in your personal space. Those of you that are involved with somebody could be meeting up with somebody who's in a very happy space in their own lives, where things are like a new beginning for them. They are wanting new opportunities, and you, even yourself, you're wanting something new. You're wanting this new opportunity for yourself. You're wanting to grow. You're wanting the bliss. You're wanting the joy of what this newness brings to you, and it's a good thing to have. It's a good thing. Though some of you could be having somebody whose spirit is ready to move forward with you, but they're not physically ready to make this change. One has to also be so careful, Sagittarius, when you're looking at other people. This is one of the amazing things about this card here is that most people don't even seem to recognize that this card, this woman is looking almost like with a sense of envy at this golden palace. But if you look at this card carefully, she's holding a very big pearl. She's holding a plate of pearls. And even if you look at how she's dressed, she's doing quite well. She doesn't look like somebody who's poverty stricken to me. She's just living in a house of silver, not a house of gold. She's got silver and pearls. And if you love silver and pearls, I mean, that could be your gold. Not everybody loves gold. Some people prefer silver or platinum. You can look at it as platinum, however you want to, but don't undermine yourself and think of yourself as less than. Because sometimes what looks so great from the outside is not so great on the inside. So don't allow yourself to be caught up, Sag, with this thinking that everybody else is having it better than you and everybody else's life is easier than yours. No, they have their own challenges. You need to just allow yourself to vibrate with this creative energy that second chakra Archangel Ariel brings with it. Now, this is a great time for you to be creative and allow your creative energy to flow. Now, let yourself look at unexplored areas of self-expression. Look at new projects. Look at those things that you wanted to try that you didn't give yourself a chance to try as yet, that you were always waiting for the right time, the right opportunity. Now is the right time. Now is the right opportunity. You could very well be that person that is holding yourself back. You could be the one that's holding yourself back. Now, new relationships are great. You know what? You could be moving towards something new for yourself, but you need to realize, if you're going to be stingy, holding on to all the good parts of you and not wanting to share the greatness that you are, then you got no one to blame but yourself, Sagittarius. So let's see what Sacred Traveler has to say for you. Very interesting reading for you, Sagittarius. Very, very interesting reading. So Sagittarius, what is the further message for you here? Okay, Sagittarius. You have got distant thunder. Or some of you could be having issues with somebody that you need to sort out. There could be some miscommunication, some misunderstanding, definitely some issues from the past that needs to be sorted out. So we see that here. You know what? And these things got to be sorted out. You got to take the time to figure out what was the issue, what was the problem, fix it. Really fix whatever. Clear the air between you and this other person, and take the step. You can begin right now where you are as you're moving forward, creating this new future for yourself. You have everything that you need. You have all the skills that you need. And you just need to move forward, that no matter how big the mountain may seem to you, you have the ability to rise above it and to keep moving forward. You can climb any mountain. There's no mountain that's too high for you. No mountain you can overcome. And you need to believe in that. You need to believe, Sagittarius, that you have the ability to overcome whatever problems or situations come towards you. You have the skills and the knowledge and the strength, and you have the support around you to overcome. So let's see what Starseed Oracle has to say to you, Sagittarius. Jump in. Andromedan energy. This is interesting. Say yes to change. This is what this is saying to you. Say yes to change. And too often we don't allow ourselves that opportunity. We want to stick to the past. And this is what I was saying to you. Let go of those situations that haven't opened up and haven't worked for you. Now you need to be in the present. You need to be in the here and now. Forget about what has happened. Forget about relationships that didn't work out. Forget about how much you love this person and how much you did and what you did for them. It's all over now. Now you need to be adaptable. And now you need to have the strong willingness that I know you have within yourself, Sagittarius. And you have this ability within yourself to change and to go with the flow. And this is what you need to do. You need to find this calm and peace. You need to allow yourself to swim with the tide. You need to allow yourself and to encourage yourself to evolve. And it's important that you do that. You know, you have to look at maybe resetting your goals. Look at your goals, look at the purpose that you have, look at what you're guided to do, look at where you are guided to get involved, to just jump in. You don't need to ask permission to live your life. You know, don't keep stalling and faffing around, and you know, just take that breath and jump in. It's like, you know, when you want to jump into the pool or jump into the ocean, take the jump. You swim, you know, swim, do it. This is one of those moments you just swim. You know, take things, take this opportunity. You have only one life, and the truth of life is, you must remember that life bends for the courageous. If you're going to be courageous, you are going to see. And if you keep moving forward and you don't take no for an answer, obviously, I'm not saying forcing yourself upon people. That's not what I'm saying. Don't force. I'm not saying forcing. I'm not saying being a bully. I'm talking about yourself, your dreams, your goals. You can, you know, chart a new territory for yourself. So, with that heavy sigh, I say, Sagittarius, fall in love with yourself and with your life and with your dreams and with your goals, and have courage for yourself. So take care, Sagittarius. Until next time, please remember to subscribe to my channel and to share my videos. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.